guys, meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this On the Snow Before You Go forecast, and be sure to hit the subscribe button so you get notified when my latest updates come out. All right, let me set the table for this update and what you can expect in the Snow Before You Go forecast. So this is the water vapor satellite imagery. And on this, your drier air aloft is going to be in the oranges and reds. Your moisture aloft is in the whites and the blues. And we're dealing with the final piece of this atmospheric river setup, the final storm system of this cycle. And all the moisture is rolling through Utah, rolling through Colorado. So heavy snow continues into 1127 for both places. And then things will dry out in the afternoon. The storm system will move away and it will move out towards the Midwest and then become a storm system with that moisture for the Northeast. Still expecting moderate to heavy snow accumulation on 11/28/29 for the major ski areas in the Northeast. So that's the setup right now with all of this. In fact, here's my spider chart. Odds of best snow for the next 7 days. So if you're skiing the next couple of 3 days, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Saturday, Utah, Colorado are going to be the areas that you want to hit. Those are the areas with more purple higher on the web. That's how you read this chart. Better new snow, better odds of snow. And then if you're skiing after that, maybe even, on the 29th, 30, you want to be in the Northeast because that storm system will roll through there, finishing up on the 29th. So that's where you're going to find your best snow, like 29, 30, even into the first day of December. And then after that, the pattern does turn much quieter across the West. So, get the powder while you can. All right, so here's the forecast radar and satellite. Now, we'll roll this into Wednesday morning. Snow left over the Wasatch, Hyannis, Bryan Head, but the energy, the main thrust of this is moving through Colorado. There's still a bit of leftover snow up in parts of Wyoming as well. So that is Wednesday morning. Here's Wednesday afternoon. Still a little bit of snow over southern Colorado, but by and large, the storm system is exiting. And again, that's going to turn into a storm for the Northeast down the road. Then down the road here for the West on the horizon, everything's going to kind of stay in the northern tier and up into parts of BC. We're under high pressure ridging across the West through the early days of December. Here's 12/1. Look at everything going up into parts, even the high latitudes of BC through 12/3, 12/4, and even in the 12/5. Everything's just going up and around. There's a lot of cold air out into the east, but across the West, it's high pressure ridging. So my numbers look like this. So 11/27 through 12/1. Let's talk about this. So some leftover snow on 11/27 for the Wasatch. Maybe another 1, 2, 3 inches of accumulation. Potentially 3 down in Bryan Head. Maybe an inch up in the Tetons. In Colorado, we could still see another 4 to 10 on 11/27, especially for the first half of the day. So that's why I'm saying if you're going to ski on the 27th, 28th, even the 29th, Utah and Colorado, those are the places that are going to have the best new snow out west. Then the storm system would shift into the Northeast. But you can see through 12/1, a lot of the snow starts to then transition up into parts of British Columbia. That's where we're going to find some of the best additional accumulation, even at the high latitudes of BC, northern BC. All right, let's look at the Northeast. So my latest numbers for the Northeast, anywhere from 6 to 14 inches. Will likely do it up here in the Northeast for all the major ski areas of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Um, these numbers have fluctuated over the last 2 or 3 days, but this is, we're kind of ending up right here, 6 to 14 inches. There are a lot of the major ones. Snow Ridge has been interesting. It's just a matter of degrees when you're dealing with lake effect. You're still going to get some lake effect, but not nearly as much as what I was thinking a couple of days ago. But that's the Northeast, and that storm system's 11/28 and 11/29. So that leaves you with at least a few days of good powder up there all the way into this weekend. All right, so we're going to end on the big map here across the West, 11/27 through 12/1. Again, your best snow early in the period is going to be Utah and Colorado. Guys, thanks for tuning in here to this On the Snow Before You Go forecast. I appreciate it, and have a great Thanksgiving.